Good.
Okay, let's start with a comment from Coach Hoffner, followed by questions. Please.
First off, I thought we played an excellent game as far as teamwork, exceptional hustle. I thought the coordinators had tremendous plans. I think our guys played with a lot of energy, a lot of urgency, and we started fast, and I thought we finished strong, and I thought it was a complete game, and I thought we played pretty classy football.
Questions, please.
A couple weeks ago, I don't know if you let it slip or whatever, but you started talking about this defense maybe being the best one you ever coached. And over the now 3 games, you still have that opinion?
I think we're a very strong defense. We've met some pretty good resistance in the first game. I thought Duluth had a really nice offense, and then we've shut out all of our opponents in both halves. I think Coach Dickert does a phenomenal job of preparing our defensive players. We are gifted and talented, but you're only as good as your next snap, and we're proud of what we've done. We're proud of where we're at, but we have to continue to keep on proving ourselves to do the things that we want to do and continue to go 1-0.
Was that just kind of a dream setup, that interception, getting the ball tipped? And did you see who tipped it?
Yeah, it was Marcus Good.
Yeah. Okay. Just talk about how you saw that play unfold and the opportunity for a quarterback to get that kind of play.
Yeah, it's great when those things happen for you, but like I said, Marcus had great coverage. He tipped it up, and then after I caught it, he even laid a great block on the intended receiver, and the rest of those guys just laid great blocks for me, and I was able to get in the end zone. So hats off to those guys.
When you hear Coach Hoffner talk about best defenses he's coached, do you guys feel like that in the huddle and when you get ready to play games like that?
Yeah, we're really confident. I'd say the sky's the limit for us. The first couple games, there's just little mistakes that we can fix, and it's all about practice and preparation. And Coach Dickert puts us in a great position along with the rest of the defense coaches. And like I said, they just put us in great positions, and it's just up to us to make the plays when they're there for us.
Todd, we talked during the week about the offense.
Okay.
Trying to find some swagger a little bit. Do you think you found a little bit of that today?
I think so. I thought Ty really gave us a spark early in the game with that long reception, and I thought Coach Bashauner did a fantastic job considering we had 2 starting offensive linemen that never took a single snap out of the game. I thought those guys that came in and played backup roles, who had to play starting roles all game, did a phenomenal job, and the rest of the offensive staff. I thought it was a nice breakout game for us, if you will, and I think it's hopefully a sign of times and things to come in the future, because the dynamics that Coach Bashauner put into play today are the things that we've been holding in the wings a little bit, and it was nice to see more dimensions to our offense, and I think that's a positive thing. But most importantly, Chad, in a tight game like this, we cannot turn the ball over 3 times and expect to win. We've been very fortunate to have great defense, but when the resistance gets stronger, we're going to have to do a much better job of taking care of the football.
Coach, it says a lot about what you've told me in the past, is that you prepare everyone to play, whether or not they're going to play or not. And to me, it says a lot about your system when you have 2 linemen step up like that.
Yeah.
How nervous were they before it, or were they pretty prepared?
I don't think they were nervous at all. I thought that, both Garrett Beagle and Sammy Shrout stepped in and played major roles in backup positions. I thought Kyle Shue and Scott McDowell, who hadn't played much all year long, all 4 of those guys rotated in at 2 positions where we had vacancies of guys being injured, and I thought they played just phenomenal. And it is a part of how we operate. We practice a lot of guys. It's not just the starters taking snaps all practice long. Everybody in the 2 deep gets an opportunity to compete and compete at their position, and we do a lot of good on good. One of the phrases that we use is iron sharpens iron. And I think it's a good thing that we have, and we just got to be careful and make sure we use it the right way. But I think it really is beneficial when our offensive guys, and especially our offensive linemen, go against some of the best defensive linemen in the nation.
Do you expect those 2 linemen to be back next week, or is this
long term?
We would hope so. We're not 100% sure, but we do expect them to recover at some point in time in the season.
Tad, was the offense getting a little frustrated? Because it seemed like you guys were getting some yards, but something would break down on most of the drives before today. And did you guys gain some confidence a little bit today?
Yeah, I don't think we ever got frustrated. I knew we were just always right there to make the be able to finish our drives, and I think today we definitely got a little swagger back. First two games we were kind of stuck in the mud a little bit, but I think we can be pretty scary if we keep making big plays like we do. We got a lot of guys on the offense that can finish the job, so pretty excited.
How about the ability to get the receivers into the game today a little bit? Because I thought there was a few more chunk plays, as you like to call them, today. Was there some kind of focus on that, getting the ball downfield a little bit more today?
Yeah, we knew definitely with our game plan that Coach P had that we were going to take some bigger shots. You know, we have the athletes on the outsides and the inside that can make a lot of people miss, and they can get downfield with speed. So we knew we had to take advantage of that going into today.
Third quarter, you had a great reception. Defender's arms were wrapped around your waist and the ball's coming in. What goes through your mind at that time?
Just to look it in all the way, make sure I finish the play, and just not let the defender get his hands on the ball. Just gotta stay strong through the air and get up as high as I can.
How do you prepare for that? I mean, is there something you do before a game to mentally prepare for that, or?
No, just practice, and it's something we make plays like that all week. I'm not the only one that can do that on the team, so it's pretty exciting knowing that, you know, I might not make that play, but I know one of my fellow receivers can make that play, so just part of the offense that we know we can make those plays.
Pat, do you think the team took a big step forward today?
Yeah, I do. You know, we got to improve every week, and I think we've done that thus far. And like I said before, you know, the sky's the limit for our team, and if we just keep going 1-0 and getting better each and every day, I think we'll continue to keep making these strides that we have been.
Do you think the team is a little bit victim of the expectations that's built throughout the program through these first two games? Because you guys go and win, and people go, well, why didn't you win by more? You know, that type of thing. Do you think it's just the expectation of this program has grown so much that there's just more expected out of you each week?
Well, I think we expect a lot of ourselves also. I mean, the goal is to go 1-0 every week, and we've done that thus far, and it's all about improving. We just got to have a faceless opponent and constantly, you know, just get better every day and compete against ourselves. And but no, I don't think the expectation is too high.
Todd, do you think that this was an important step today that was taken?
I think so. There are some things that didn't change, though. The turnovers are something that I definitely don't enjoy. I think we can compete a little bit more for those balls when they're in the air. One was just, you know, stuff happens, kind of interception where it hit our receiver and kind of went in the air. And, you know, that's not on the quarterback, that's not on the line. That's an easily correctable situation, you know, and we just need to be, it needs to be a prized possession because we don't want to get into the habit of turning the ball over and relying on our defense to carry us through those kind of situations. We'd rather, you know, the cliche is, Chad, is that we want to end a drive with a kick. We want to either kick an extra point, we want to kick a field goal, or we want to punt. I mean, that's the bottom line. That's who we need to be offensively, and we need to get there as we progress through the season.
Last question. All right, thanks very much.
Yeah, appreciate it.